Hello, my friends. This is Paul Drockton with Hemp USA, Chief Executive Officer, and we're going to talk a little bit now about some of the research that's been done on PubMed.gov, which is the U.S. government's medical research website. Primarily, we're going to talk about hemp CBD oil and anxiety. Now, for those of you that don't know the difference, marijuana contains THC, commercial hemp does not. So there is no narcotic in commercial hemp. As a matter of fact, it's cultivated primarily for its other benefits. I want to make that clear right up front. So let's keep going here. The question is can CBD hemp oil help with anxiety? Now, again, I'm not making any claims here. I'm simply sharing with you research that you can look up yourself at PubMed.gov. It talks about studies dealing with hemp oil and anxiety. Remember, hemp oil is not, once again, is not marijuana. In fact, it's called cannabidiol, or CBD. And as you can see, cannabidiol is one of the many cannabinoid compounds found in cannabis that does not appear to alter consciousness or trigger a high. A recent surge in scientific publications has found preclinical and clinical evidence documenting value for CBD in some neuropsychiatric disorders, including epilepsy, anxiety, and schizophrenic. Again, this isn't me. These are medical doctors and medical researchers just sharing their research with the rest of us. Evidence points towards a calming effect for CBD in the central nervous system. Interest in CBD as a treatment of a wide range of disorders has exploded, yet few clinical studies of CBD exist in the psychiatric literature. So the objective of this particular study was to determine whether CBD helps improve sleep and or anxiety in a clinical population. So you can see this is a medical test. This literally is a study, and is right here it shows you, of 103 adult patients. The main outcome: sleep and anxiety scores using validated instruments at baseline and after CBD treatment. So before and after. The results? Well, the final sample consisted of 72 adults presenting with primary concerns of anxiety or poor sleep. Anxiety scores decreased within the first month in 57 patients, 79.2%. and remained decreased during the study duration. Sleep scores improved within the first month in 48 patients, that's 66.7%, but fluctuated over time. And this chart reviews CBD was tolerated in all but 3 patients. What's the conclusion that these individuals made? Not me. Cannabidiol may hold benefit for anxiety-related disorders. Controlled clinical studies are needed. Second study I want to refer to is a systematic review of cannabidiol dosing in clinical populations. And what this is this is simply a review of the medical research that's been done. And as you can see, a total of 1,038 articles were retrieved, of which 35 studies met inclusion criteria covering 13 medical contexts. 23 studies reported a significant improvement in primary outcomes. For example, psychotic symptoms, anxiety, and seizures, with doses ranging between 1 and 50 milligrams per kilogram per day. And it goes on and explains that epilepsy was the most frequently studied medical condition, with all 11 studies demonstrating positive effects of CBD on reducing seizure frequency or severity. What's the conclusion? This review highlights that CBD has a potential wide range of activity in several pathologies. Pharmacokinetic studies as well as conclusive phase 3 trials explains that there needs to be more research done. But as you can see, 23 studies reported significant improvement in primary outcomes, right? What does that say? Anxiety, which is what we're addressing right here. This is the third study I wanted to refer you to, and there's many more that you can go to. Just go to PubMed.gov. Cannabidiol for the reduction of cue-induced craving and anxiety in drug-abstinent individuals with heroin use disorder. These are individuals that have been abstaining from heroin but still have the cravings. This is a double-blind, random, placebo-controlled trial. Now, we all know that we're dealing with an epidemic of opiates here in the United States. Now, look at the results of this double-blind randomized placebo-controlled trial. What does it mean? It means one group got CBD, the other one got a sugar pill. That's what a placebo is. Acute CBD administration, in contrast to the placebo, significantly reduced both the craving and the anxiety induced by the presentation of salient drug cues compared with neutral cues. So what they did is they basically triggered the cravings. And as it's saying right here, is that CBD, in contrast to the placebo, significantly reduced both the craving and the anxiety. CBD also showed significant protracted effects on these measures 7 days after the final short-term 3-day CBD exposure. The benefits lasted a week. In addition, CBD reduced the drug cue-induced physiological measures of heart rate and salivary cortisol levels. There were no significant effects on cognition, and there were no serious adverse effects. What's the conclusion? CBD's potential to reduce cue-induced cravings and anxiety provides a strong basis for further investigation of this phytocannabinoid as a treatment option for opiate use disorder. Again, these are doctors. This is medical research we're talking about right here. This is just one of the individuals. They posted this testimony. I can't verify it. All I can do is share it, which is what I'm doing. And this person says that CBD oil is my little miracle. I can't tell you already how much it has made a difference in my anxiety. So again, can it help? Yes, but just remember this. Not all CBD oil is created equal. The key is absorption. Absorption is everything. How much actually gets into your bloodstream? Relief Blend, which is our product, has 10 to 20 times more absorption than other brands. What does that mean? That means 90 to 100% absorption versus only 4 to 8%. Let me put that in perspective. In order for you to get the same absorption that you can get with 500 milligrams of Relief Blend Hemp CBD, and by the way, there's no THC in our product, none, 0 zip, you'd have to take 5,000 milligrams of other CBD to 10,000 milligrams just to get the same amount of CBD in your bloodstream as you can get with 500 milligrams of Relief Blend. Why? Because we use nanotechnology, patented nanotechnology, and a water-based formula. Research these things and you'll see there's no comparison when it comes to effectiveness, because in the end it's what you can get in your body. So you can learn more at hemptonicsusa.com, and we will continue to share the medical research with you. And of course, we want you to go ahead and discuss this with your doctor and see if there's a way that you can have him explain whether or not this could be beneficial for you. This is Paul Drockton, my friends. hemptonicsusa.com, home of Relief Blend. Have a great day.